Hello everyone, good afternoon, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about a sequence that explores the double block. We are talking about the front block. Before that, subscribe the channel, give your comments, questions, like and share the video, okay? So, the sequence explores the double block. Why? Because we start with some front punches, our opponent defends himself with a double block, so front block like this, okay? And if he is lifting his arms, he's exposing his ribs. So we're gonna finish with a side hook. First, for the left-handed, we start with always the basic, so the position on the guard, okay? So always your knees down to have the balance and to make the spinning easier. And then you start with jab, direct punch, and then a side hook. And now I'm gonna show for the right-handed. We're in our position, and we start with jab, direct punch, and then the side hook. One detail: when after the jab, after the first punch, you go forward. You go forward with the direct punch. Why? Because the jab and the direct punch are long distance punches, but the side hook is not. The side hook is a medium short distance punch. So you have to be closer to your opponent to execute the hook. Okay? This is very important because you cannot punch. In this case, the third punch, if you are far from your opponent, you cannot use it. Okay. This is one detail. The other detail is, of course, you have to spin and to add power to your punch. So always, and you can in the last one, in the side hook, you can use your body and your leg to add power to the side hook. Okay. So with this sequence we are exploring the double block, front block, because when our opponent lifts his arms, he's exposing his ribs. But of course, the last punch is to strike the ribs. I can show one more time. First for the left ones, okay? The left-handed. So we start with jab, direct punch, side hook. For the right-handed. So we're gonna start jab, direct punch, side hook. Now I made a mistake. I admit I made a mistake because this was for the left-handed. I'm sorry. So we're gonna do for the right-handed now, okay? I made a mistake because I have an habit. I'm left-handed, and because I am left-handed, I'm used to do the things more with the left. That's why I repeat the same thing. So for the right-handed, so you start with a jab, direct punch, and then a side hook. Now it was the sequence for the right hand. Okay. So conclusion. In this video, I show a sequence that explores the front block, the double block. When our opponent lifts his arms to protect himself from the jab, the first punch, the front punch, the jab, we made a transition to the direct punch, but we go forward because you have to be closer to your opponent. And then you are closer, so you can execute the side hook. Always spinning and execute the side hook to strike the ribs. That's the goal, okay? Okay, this is all for today. Have a nice day, and I will see you next time.